is Lindsey's project. We looked at this together. We were looking at ways of helping people with phantom limb sensation, but it grew bigger than that. It grew to look at how we look at a holistic approach to pain management in people who've had limb loss and who are prosthetic limb users. So what we looked at was utilising some work that we've done before with breathworks on an 8-week mindfulness course for pain, which Lindsey then looked for a cohort of clients. We only wanted 5, we wanted a very small initial group. We selected them for people who were attending the centre regularly because they were more likely to be able to access the centre, where we just moved from East London out to Billericay, so it was also about people who were happy to come to that centre initially. We ran the course for 8 weeks. The first thing we learned was don't run an 8-week course on a Monday afternoon between May and July, April and July, because you lose bank holiday Mondays a lot of the time. So the course goes to 12 weeks, so we're moving to Wednesdays in the future. We also learned that using people who are under active treatment, not just for the pain but for their limb as well, means that you get a dropout group. So we had 2 of the 5 drop out who want to come on the course when we rerun it because of their medical issues. What we found was in the 3 people that completed the whole course, and we then reviewed them again a couple of months after the course, they were all still utilising the mindfulness techniques and the meditations and the idea of staying centred and stepping away from the pain, not trying to change it, just living with it and understanding it and understand how it changes moment by moment. And we're still getting improvements in their scores. All of them want to meet up again, so we're going to start, when we run the second group, which is we're collecting now the clients for, we're going to then run a group where everybody who's been to the 8-week course can come on a bi-monthly basis to catch up with each other, because what the hope is that will give us a cohort of clients that we can try and get some funding for training for, so that they can co-facilitate the course in the future. Because, you know, I have not had limb loss, so I don't really have a lived experience of phantom limb pain. The other thing we wanted to do, which we couldn't feel we could do for this, but which we are doing now, is to look at self-referral for the course. So we're very lucky in our prosthetic centre. We have a lady called Sharon who's really agreed to. She does lots of other stuff as well, but she's in the waiting room all the time, meeting, talking to people. And our Limbless Association are based with us now, and they have a coffee shop. So we're getting lots of people talking about this, and a very simple, almost like a post-it note size form that the person can fill in if they wish to be contacted about coming on the course. We've collected 8 now, and when we get to 10, we shall start the next course, and hopefully in the course of the 10-week terminal programme, we'll be able to pick up enough people to keep the course running now, sort of continuously rather than. And we're hoping to show is that by recruiting people who are long-standing, long-term users, the other medical and limb issues that got in the way for some of our clients completing the course will be less prevalent, and so it'll be like the final bit of that holistic approach to limb loss, moving through having psychotherapy, having a leg, then learning to live with your pain and your condition, and then learning to be mindful around the things that can't change, the things we have to.